All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. As promised, I told y'all I had a very special guest that was coming on today. Got my guys from 901 Wrestling. Got my guy Tommy Jacks, the owner, founder of 901 Wrestling. Big dog, Mr. 901 himself. Tommy Jacks in the building. Also with the champ. The champ is here. Hunter Havoc in the building.
Champ.
From 901.
Yes.
My favorite promotion to watch wrestling, period. Me and my son, they're in there all the time, Kenny Stubblefield. They made me feel like a VIP, man. They give me my own boss-ass section.
Hey, man, let me bring my son next time.
Hey,
come on.
Hey, take that up with them, man. You know what I mean?
Come on.
You ain't sitting with me, man. My shit too boss for your ass.
Oh,
So,
come on, man.
You ain't sitting with me, man. You gotta get your own, my brother. You gotta get your own. No, man, but for sure, 901 Wrestling, I'm telling you guys, if you've never been, if you grew up, because Kenny, me and you about the same age. If you grew up our age, our lives were dominated by Saturday morning wrestling.
Oh, my God, man.
That was the original soap opera for us. That was the original reality TV show for us.
It was everything, man.
Yeah, we tuned in every Saturday, big bowl of cereal, you know what I'm saying, crust in your eyes, stinking, ain't washed your ass yet. Every Saturday morning, that's what we did, man.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Lawler, all the guys from, the WWE, WWF, that were coming through, whether it be Macho Man, Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, The Rock came through there. Everyone, it was a territory for the WWE for sure, so a developmental territory. So we all grew up on it, man. And I'm here to announce with these guys that Saturday morning wrestling is returning.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny Stubblefield. I went to a show about a month ago, feels like. They did a Saturday morning show. Kenny, they had the bowls of cereal and everything, man. You could get you a bowl of cereal, a big-ass bowl of cereal, and sit down and enjoy Saturday morning wrestling live.
The question is, did you wash your ass before you went?
I did not wash my ass. No, I did, for sure. Only because I'm an adult now, I feel like I had to. I had to, for sure. But next time I come, I will probably have pajamas on, for sure.
There we go.
I will at least do that part. But I'm here to announce that these guys are bringing Saturday morning wrestling back. They did that experimental show, seems like a few months ago, but starting July the 15th. Is that correct,
That's
gentlemen?
right, July 15th.
Live Saturday morning wrestling is back at a place called the Black Lodge, which is on Cleveland, kind of across the street from the Crosstown Concourse, if you guys are familiar with that place. It's a great facility, man. I love going there. You guys have the screens everywhere, the sound. You walk out on the stage. The sitting is very intimate. You're right there by the ring. Great experience, man. You guys have to come check that out. Tommy, you are the owner of 901 Wrestling. What should we expect when we come to see you guys? You got two shows coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
I definitely want to highlight what you're doing with the Saturday morning thing. But what do you, as a person who may not have been to you guys' shows before, what do you expect when you go walk into the building for a 901 Wrestling show?
It's pretty easy. Mm-hmm. You should walk in, and you should forget the outside world for a couple of hours. Mm-hmm. That's our job, and we do that every time we go out because this city, in its DNA, there's wrestling, right? We've got basketball, we've got barbecue, but there's wrestling in that DNA, and it doesn't take but walking through those doors and experiencing a 901 show to start to get that to jump up again. And you've been there. Everybody is in it.
Yes, man. It's an amazing experience, man. And it kind of shows the total, like, the spectrum of what Memphis is. You have so many different people. You have people bringing their kids. There's a lady that brings her kids. They sit in the couches, the VIP couches every month.
Show, yeah.
And you'll see people that you would have never thought were wrestling fans sometimes. And it's just different creeds, colors. It's just a great experience that you guys provide, man, for sure. And it's in a great facility like the Black Lodge. I definitely enjoy going. Hunter, you won the championship. You have the belt with you now. You beat fan favorite, pretty boy, pretty ass.
Yeah. The star of the show.
The star of the show,
Mack.
Andy Mack. You pinned his ass in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3. I am a fan of the bad guys. When you come out, everyone's booing you, all those type of things. I'm the only guy in the corner cheering for Hunter Havoc when he comes out, for sure. What's it like when? Because I've been watching you for a while. I've never seen you lose a match. And I was always like, okay, when is Hunter gonna get his shot?
Undefeated, undisputed.
Right. I was like, when is Hunter gonna get his check? When is he going to get his shot at the title? You got it now. What does that feel like? to finally have the goal, in spite of all the haters, in spite of all the people who booing you
Yes.
when you come out? What is it like to finally have that
Feels
goal?
great, man. Like I said, this is the biggest title in wrestling in the South. This is the biggest, especially in our city, Memphis. And to beat, I would argue that that's the biggest match you could have. Me versus Andy Mack. That's your number 1 and number 2 guy in the city.
You're
right
saying
there.
he's number 2, or?
For sure. He's number 2. I'm number 1. He's number 2. But for sure, that was a huge match. That was a huge match. So it was awesome, man. The build up to it was perfect. Came in, sold the place out, biggest crowd they've had, and killed it.
Well, I see you
Beat him up, took my belt. Now I'm rightful
It look good
champion.
on you, bro. It look good on you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It look good.
Yeah.
You're a big guy with the big boy belt, man.
Yeah.
Hey, like the song say, big player. What I'm gonna do with a skinny
Right.
woman? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
For sure. But with that being said, I heard you giving props to Andy as being the number 2. You didn't, throw shade on him. Who do you think is on your level right now, and who would you like to see? Who do you think is worthy to get in the ring with you to get that belt, to get a chance at that belt?
Nobody.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Unless you can find Hunter Havoc Jr. somewhere and let me wrestle him. But nah, man, it's a lot of guys working their way up. And I'm sure they'll get shots, and I'm sure I'll knock them down. I just had a big match with Don Montana, the Bluff City boss. He's
That's
really,
a big-ass dude.
Yeah, he's a really good dude, man.
Big-ass dude.
Really good.
I crack a lot of jokes. I've yet to crack a joke on him.
Right. He was a big test. He was a big test, biggest test so far since Andy Mack. Just had a big fight with the grappler.
Yeah.
At the last show.
Yeah, for sure.
He thought for some kind of reason we were teaming up, but
yeah, man.
Nah, it didn't.
Yeah,
Didn't
he
happen
didn't.
like
He didn't
that.
know how open challenges work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't happen
Yeah,
like
you
that.
gotta pray for the grappler, man. He's still trying to, he ain't quite there yet.
Folks are behind him though.
Yeah, I pull for the grappler, man. We all do. I think
But that's what I'm dealing with him being champion, right? Well, there's nobody that can face me. So you bring him a challenger, and I can't face them. Why not? Well, they're not on my level. Well, what am I supposed to do, right?
I don't know, man. Hey, you looking like you him for sure though. I ain't gonna lie.
Has it been hard to get Hunter fights? Like, are people coming and they want to fight him?
Yeah,
people no show all the time. You'll book somebody
facts.
from Virginia or Alabama, they'll call in sick. I can't make it.
Got COVID.
Yeah, got COVID. Sorry, car broke down. Yeah, okay.
All
It's
that type of
happened
stuff.
numerous of times, boss.
You've got plenty of people that are wanting to line up to get a shot at the 901 title. Now, whether or not they want to have to go through Hunter to do it, that's another question. But that's what they'll have to do.
Something that I definitely enjoy about you guys' show is the accessibility of it all. Like the good guys, you're the nicer guys. They'll stay after. They're signing autographs. They're getting to know the kids. Hunter's my kids' favorite wrestler still.
That's
what I
right.
mean?
Big Gabe. Shout out to Big Gabe.
Shout out to Big Gabe. I got my Gabe. Today is NBA draft night, so I got my Gabe St. Dominic's son's T-shirt on.
Karate expert.
Yeah,
he's
try
on
to-
his way up.
Yeah, try to so just in case I look up and Gabe gets drafted one day, I can have this as a reference point that
There you
I was ready for it. But I like how you guys do that. Like the guys come out and they interact with the kids. I love that. Something else that I really love is you guys have a very diverse roster. There's a lot of black guys out there. You have guys of different colors, creeds. Why are those type of things important to you? Because not only are they there, but they're able to express themselves the way they see fit. It seems like guys have a lot of freedom in your organization to, to carve their own path, to make their own way in the business. Why is something like that so important to you as the owner?
Well, I mean, okay, so we live in a city that's full of rich wrestling heritage, right? You said it at the beginning. Anybody who's anybody came through here. Well, one difference is that there just wasn't wrestling around, right? Well, okay, now that we've got that going, you have to give the most talented people an avenue. You have to give them a platform. And if you do a good enough job of picking the most talented people, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a diverse roster. And, the day that we live in, why wouldn't you have a diverse roster?
Right.
Like it just,
Especially
it
here
makes-
in Memphis,
it
in this
makes
city, yeah.
sense, but that's not the route that we're seeking. It's who is the best in this city. They need to be on this show.
Right.
And they are.
Yeah. And I love it, man. I love you guys almost have it almost feels like you're watching, everyone is tight knit there. Like the faces You guys know wrestling terms. All the faces are cool. All the heels are like they got respect for each other. I just love how it feels like you're at home when you're watching a 901 wrestling show.
The way it's supposed to be.
Right.
It
feels like you're pulled up in front of the television.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like you're watching like.
And when we set out to do this, that was the goal. The goal was to bring it back to the city, it being wrestling. The feeling that we all got growing up, watching it, going to the Coliseum, going back, watching it some more, eating the cereal in the morning, the going to school after the weekend and talking to our friends about what happened on Saturday morning and how we wanted to go to all of that. It's just built in. So it's like the goal from the very beginning was to make sure that it felt like that, but was also today, right? So you could slip into the warm, blanket for Saturday morning once again, and now we're bringing that back. So,
Hunter, when you come out to the ring, like you draw heat like very few guys in the city.
Yes.
Everyone likes to boo you. You seem to embrace that type of stuff. Is that real? Like, do you get up for that type of stuff?
I do.
Does it make you want? Do you take that out on the guys in the ring when you come out?
For sure. They're going to get beat up either way. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really matter about that. But yeah, I love to get a reaction. That's why I do what I do. That's why my art is what it is. I love that reaction. If I could come out and interact with somebody and have them yell at me, whether it be, yeah, I love you, Hunter. Hunter, you suck. I won.
Right.
I won. I took their mind away from whatever they were thinking about, and they came and had fun at a wrestling show.
Yeah, man. I was sitting with a guy who was mayoral candidate Paul Young's brother, and we were at the show, and it was so funny, man, because Hunter he walks out, and he identifies my friend, and he peeps him out, and he says, "I'm your damn mayor."
Now, what was funny is I'll let you on the inside secret about that. My daughter had a dance recital that morning. He was there at the dance recital because it was a parade campaigning. So I had spoke to the man and everything. He had no idea who I was. I talked to him. He was breaking down what he was gonna do and his policies and stuff. I was like, cool, man. Love. Left, show up. Bad guy wrestler comes out, starts talking to him. He instantly gets heated. I saw him over there. He was hot.
Oh, man. He said, "I'm your damn mayor." That was so funny, man. For sure. But what's some of your background, Hunter? Like, how did you get into the industry? Like, how long you been doing this? Tell me your story. Man.
So background is always wanted to be a basketball player, but was a football player size. Yeah. I mean, I can hoop too. Don't get it wrong. Yeah, but
that was up.
Played football, White States High School. Played a little bit of semi-pro. Trained mixed martial arts after, and just had to find something athletically to do. Once I realized football was over, I wasn't gonna be a Dallas Cowboy. Had to find something to do athletic. I'd probably go crazy. So
now you the king of Memphis.
The king of Memphis.
Well, there it is.
The king
there
of
you
Memphis.
Go.
There it is.
My buddy, Dangerous Devin Dixon. Actually, he was training to be a professional wrestler, going to a wrestling school, and he taught me into trying it. I didn't go with him. He went to Las Vegas. I stayed here and actually went to a place off Perkins. Got trained and everything.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up for sure.
Yeah, the rest is history.
Yeah, the king of Memphis.
Started a run that
king of Memphis,
unmatched by any.
Undefeated, never lost in the ring, man.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Never lost.
Oh, and another, just to add to where you're talking about the roster, everybody on that roster is from Memphis.
Yeah, I've noticed.
It's homegrown. Everybody's here.
Yeah.
Everybody, we are Memphis wrestling.
For sure.
Like, we do shows in the city, outreach, anything we can do.
Yeah, man. I've seen you guys out at trivia nights and all that. Yeah, I love what you guys do for sure, man. It's such a tight knit group of guys. Tommy, you guys are now going to be doing 2 shows a month.
Yep.
You do your monthly evening show, which starts around like 7 o'clock, I believe.
Yep.
And then you do the monthly Saturday morning show, which I'm so amped about that, man. Hey, Kenny, we got to go to the next one, man, for sure.
If I can sit with you, I'll go.
Oh, all right, man. You can sit with me.
Thank you, man.
You got to wear
All right.
PJs, though, man.
I got PJs.
Crust in your eye. Breath stinking.
You got approval. You got to come now.
Sain normally brings one VIP guest with him every time.
Yeah,
Let's go.
You gotta come. You gotta come, follow up in that joint, Kenny.
You brought your boy back last time, man. He had his little jersey on.
Oh, yeah.
Shout your guy out, man.
My boy Devin Walker.
There it is.
From
Devin
Grass
Walker.
City Media.
yeah.
Shout out to Big Devin Walker.
He was in that joint with the ECW jersey on. He's a vintage wrestling tee collector.
I know Devin talking a gang of shit back there.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
know.
Devin's my boy, man. We always have a good time whenever he goes. But Tommy, you guys are doing the 2 shows a month. Let us know what's coming up. as far as like rivalries that might be going on, big matches that are coming for your next show. You got one coming on July the 1st, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us, that's a 7 p.m. show, right?
Yes.
Okay.
7 p.m. bell time.
Tell us about that, the next show you got coming up, and also just what are some of your ultimate goals for 901 Wrestling, just continuing to leave his fingerprint in the city of Memphis?
Well, it's funny you should mention July 1st. A lot of announcements haven't been made yet. I'm going to actually make one on the show if that's
Okay.
cool. The main event's been out there since our last show. Andy Mack versus 1819 champion Kevin Bless.
Okay.
Title on the line. Probably Kevin Bless's biggest test so far, if I had to guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? That's going to be amazing. That's the main event. But in the opening contest, we will have a brand new debut.
Okay.
Cat I've gotten a lot of high praise about, going up against sensational Bobby Ford.
Okay. Bobby
Hometown favorite, and he's going up against a cat that's coming from a good little distance away. He's going to actually intro himself when he's at the show, but by the name of Marcus Dillon. This is going to be one heck of an opener, Anthony. You're not going to want to miss it. You're not
I'm
going to
gonna be
miss
there.
it.
You know, and y'all twice a month. But I plan like regular life shit around you guys' shows. Like, okay, because I co-parent, right? So
Yeah.
when I'm with Gabe's mom, like, you know, I gotta get Gabe. It's the first of the month coming, so you know I gotta
Yeah.
go. Yeah, because we gotta be in the building for sure.
I know how it is. And then,
Yeah, man.
you know, we've got the show on the 15th, which is 11:30, you know, right there. And that's one thing that I'm super kind of stickler about. Show starts on time every time.
Every time, yep.
Every time you get there, you know what to expect. So get there when belt, because that match is starting, right? But the biggest deal is that when we started this, it needed to be a thing in the city again. My end goal for 901 Wrestling is that it is just that. It is a thing that people do in the city. I mean, it already is, but to a level that it may be close to where it once was.
Yeah.
You know, because it's an important thing to have. I mean, you've seen how people enjoy themselves
Right.
when you come to shows. You enjoy yourself. Your son enjoys yourself. It's a melting pot of individuals in the Black Lodge during
Right.
a 901 show. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
that's
man.
a great thing for
Great
this
time.
city.
Great time.
So that's my biggest deal. I want to make sure that it's something that lasts and something that the city has for a while, and it doesn't go away like it did before. And now Saturday mornings is back, and that's just one more step.
Yeah, man. I think you guys are doing a great job. You guys come check it out, man. I'm telling you. You got 2 shows coming this month. July the 1st, 7 o'clock p.m. bell time.
Yep.
July the 15th, 11:30 a.m. Wear your pajamas.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine to put them on. Get you a big-ass bowl of cereal. Brushing your teeth is optional. Washing your ass is not. But we need you to brush your teeth. I mean, well, you don't have to particularly brush your teeth, but we need you to wash your ass. I applaud what you guys are doing, man. I definitely enjoy the show. I'm definitely going to be at both of those shows coming up. Tommy Jacks, owner of 901 Wrestling, Mr. 901, Hunter Havoc, heavyweight champion of the world.
The
Hunter
king
Havoc, the king
of
of
Memphis.
Memphis. Don't play with it. You guys check him out. About to take a break. When we come back, we're going to wrap this thing up with Inside the Sain ring. When we come back on the Anthony the Sain Show. See y'all in a minute.